That's street justice right there. You murder a chicken, you get a full can of bear mace in your face, dude.
Toyota Corolla is a female. Okay.
First thing I wrote down after the bear mace, before I get to Corolla, when I heard a can of bear mace, I was that's a chick.
Oh yeah.
Maddie, at some point tonight, look up Sammy Sosa image, and it will chill you to your bones.
All right, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast. We have a new show for you tonight. We're doing the first ever Guess the News. Here's what's happening. Myself, Matt Lavelle, I'm joined by Benoit Payut-Kesse, Burn Podcasty, and Liam Lashmize Reese. What we're doing is we're each bringing one news story to the table. We will share our news story, leaving out certain vital information. The other two people will then guess the vital information that was left out. Maybe it's, the state, maybe it's the country, maybe it's the gender, maybe it's the age, possibly the race for a bonus. We don't know. Well, you can guess it if they're white. Either way, if your guess is white, you can guess it. But either way, we're gonna be sending in. We're gonna be given a story that we're gonna guess to see what is there, and then we'll reveal it afterwards. Really excited about this. I'm gonna tell everyone that this idea was inspired by the SNL clip with Shane Gillis, where they're news reporters and they're cheering for which news story belonged to which, so check out the clip. It's great. Either way, don't want to get fired. Let's keep it moving on down the road. I hope you understand that, because I couldn't explain it any better. And we're going to go with Benoit Payut-Kesse to start us off with the first ever Guess the News story in the first ever Guess the News show. Burn. Go ahead.
All right, guys. Well, here we go. I'm going to tell you a little story about, let's walk it back first. You guys ever not feel great, get a little sick, maybe hit up an urgent care, you're looking for some meds? Do I have strep throat? Do I have an ear infection? We've all been there, right? When you don't feel well, you go to a doctor. When the doctor says, I can't help you, you go to a hospital. I'm talking about someone here who worked in a hospital for 9 months with no medical license. That's right. This person worked in a hospital for 9 months, used the name of another person they were in a college class with, and somehow found their identification to prove they had passed certain tests and certifications. This person treated over 4,500 patients in these 9 months. This person was arrested in their driveway a few days ago after it came out they had no certification. They only found out this person did not have the proper certification when they elevated this person for a promotion and had to dig a little bit deeper into the record. So this person with no certification had done such a good job at their job, they were about to be elevated to a new position as a healthcare worker. Gentlemen, I would ask you, is this a male or a female? And in what state or general region did this crime occur?
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, this proves one thing, that college is bullshit.
Yeah,
I mean, unbelievable. You're supposed to go to 8 years of school to be able to do that stuff, and they were so good at their. I mean, it's all about learning on the job. Am I right or am I right? It's just
almost with anything, right?
At the end of the day,
yeah.
It's learning on the job, learning while doing. I bet the nurses did half the stuff first. I mean, this is really a Leo DiCaprio Catch Me If You Can kind of situation we got going on here. So I mean, thinking
Maddie,
out loud. What,
Liam? It's an incredible fake it till you make it.
Oh,
it's a textbook. Fake it till you make it.
Man,
with the highest stakes possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it
people's lives?
And this person was doing this at a hospital, right?
This was at a hospital.
Okay.
for
So
over
I'm
nine, a
just
little over
making
nine
sure it
months.
wasn't at a gynecologist office, like
Nope.
then it can be a little skeptical,
There were
but
there were
So
yeah, there were no trainers for women's gymnastics involved in this. It was a hospital. It was a legit
man,
hospital, big hospital.
wow. So, I mean, I'm definitely thinking for gender, I'm definitely thinking male. Liam, I think you would agree, correct?
yeah, I'm thinking male, and off the top of my head, I'm thinking it's it's got to be like either like really busy, like bustling city where so much
Yeah.
is going on that you
Yeah.
can just slip through the cracks, or underfunded
Third
in the
world.
middle of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yep.
Nobody's really checking up on it, but
My
nowhere in between. It's definitely not like in the suburbs. You know what I mean? Where
no,
they're like,
no.
you know,
They do so much due diligence in the suburbs. Either it's
yes,
a war-torn third world country that, things are looking up, or it's New York City.
yes,
Either one.
yes.
I mean, I don't know. It's just strange. I mean, but they did have a name, so they were put in the system, went to the name. How many patients did they see again, Bern? 4,500?
Estimated over 4,500 patients.
Holy
Wow.
crap, dude. That
So you
is
got to think they've been at it for, it's like, that's over a year
Nine
easily.
months. Nope, 9 months.
9 months. Okay.
Nine
Oh, wow.
months
Okay.
from start to finish.
Wow. 4,500 in 9 months?
If you work in a busy
That's,
hospital,
yeah.
that's probably not
So,
as insane as we think.
got to be busy hospital. Liam, I'm also thinking, could it be a military hospital? Right? But there isn't any active war
mm,
zones really right
I
now.
don't know,
Like,
because
but
don't they
would it
usually
be
have
in Israel,
somebody checking up
Palestine,
on
nothing
your
like that?
ass?
I don't know. Yeah. But also in those areas, they're kind of looking for spies. So I think they're like due diligence. I don't know. I'd hope.
Yeah, I
Man,
would
so
hope
it
so
def
too.
so it's either I'm with you where it's either third world country where they just didn't they're like you will do doctor then you are doctor, where
Yeah.
or it's New York City.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
just so insanely busy that like everybody's got they got to put out the fire in front of them. They don't
yeah,
care
yeah.
what's happening in the room next door,
They
you
do
know?
the minimal amount of paperwork because 3 people are shot and 2 people have something stuck in them and they just got to get it all out. So okay, so let's do man. All right, so I'm saying male. I will say male, and then that would be
I
my
agree.
first.
Most movie and TV shows, doctor,
And then,
male, you know?
yeah, region. Man, I mean, I want to say country. I'm gonna go
I'm
with the
leaning
United
down south
States.
now. I'm leaning
Really?
southern United
You
States.
think
Yeah.
this is
Busy,
Miami? You
yeah,
think this is
busy city.
Miami?
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling Miami. Yeah, like that kind of busy city.
Wow,
Yeah, southern
wow.
bustling hospital.
I mean, a lot
Male.
of weird
That's
stuff.
my guesses, dude, for
Burn,
sure.
quick question. Did they give any type of things that they worked on? Like, I'm talking alligator bites or stabbings for a coke deal gone wrong, like any type of
No,
things.
Yeah.
due to the HIPAA laws in the United
Oh yeah,
States,
they can't talk.
they're not allowed to disclose
Okay,
any of the
okay.
actual
So
treatments
it is in the
that this
U.S.
person gave.
Okay, all right. So that kind of narrows it. But Liam, I don't know, man. If you go south, Liam, I'll go north. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So you're gonna go Miami
Yeah, we'll
ish.
call it. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go the big. I'm gonna go the city that never sleeps, the city by the bay, the Big Apple itself. I'm
The Windy
going New
City,
York
New
City.
York.
Yeah, yeah, the
All
Windy
right.
City. Man,
Uh,
okay. Then for gender, I'm gonna go male. But then also, can I say this, right? And this is just a sleeper kind of bonus, right? If you're gonna believe a doctor, right? If you're gonna believe it's a doctor, and it's a name that you can get away with because maybe it's tough to look up,
mhm.
I'm thinking this guy's Indian, right? like
Oh,
it's a doctor and they got a weird name to look up. It's not gonna be Johnny Smith, or Barry, or oh, it could be Barry Levinstein. Shit, you know, it
yeah.
could be either
You
one of
yeah,
those.
that's believable.
God
Believable,
damn it.
very believable.
I mean, if when's the last time you went to a doctor that wasn't Indian?
My doctor
Right.
is like just a chick. Like just I don't know. Actually, I don't remember her last name.
Nice.
Well, I'll tell you, it's been a while for me.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
that's
about? You had fucking like leeches on your shin after you flipped your bike in the
uh,
winter. They were
yeah,
bleeding you.
yeah. They had the whole thing. No, I mean well, technically that guy was I don't know the guy who stitched me up.
Warlock,
Actually, never mind.
sorceress.
I had an older white guy that was my surgeon when I had to get surgery on my knee after it
Mm.
got super infected. So, man,
actually,
okay.
now that I think about it, my doctor could be fake. I go to Lansdale Medical Group.
Well,
You know what I
that's the
mean?
No.
crazy thing, right?
There's a bunch of
Bro.
different people all the time. You
This
know what
is
I
what
Yeah.
hit
mean?
me to my core is that I just go and
Yeah.
Yes.
assume that the person who's giving me the care
Yeah.
is like
Yeah, I've never asked her
qualified to
for
give
her.
me the
I've never
care.
asked her for her credentials. You know what I mean?
Not
They
once,
assign me
never.
to the
Yeah.
same lady every time. She sends me to get blood at at Quest
Oh,
Diagnostics, and
always
Yeah.
have
then
to get
you
blood.
know,
It's
Your
always getting blood.
your TB test every year, but then
Yeah.
yeah, I have no idea. That's what this
yeah,
story reached out to me
yeah.
because
And they
I don't
always
know.
look at your dick,
All
right?
right, well now I'm interested. Let's hear
All
it,
So
right.
man.
you, I
Okay.
mean,
All right. So I'm going male and I'm going New York City and I'm going bonus Indian. Liam,
okay.
what are you doing?
I say, dude, like older dude, like 50-year-old dude, and just like, run of the mill. Yeah, because there's always, dude, when you watch like American Greed and stuff, those guys writing fake scripts and everything. It's always an older white dude. Yeah, I'm going 40 to 50-year-old white dude down south.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
All
Wow.
right, fellas.
Okay.
Here's a moment of truth.
Here we
Uh,
go.
29-year-old female Autumn Marie Barista, the woman who poses as a registered nurse at Advent
Wow.
Health Palm Coast Parkway Hospital, which I've looked up. It seems
Woo!
about 40 miles north of Daytona. So it is on the
Oh,
eastern coast of Florida. Convicted to
Dude.
70 years in prison, is
Ah!
convicted on all
oh my
14 charges
gosh.
she's facing. The hospital fire barista, after learning
Wow.
she was not licensed and used another woman's identification to secure the job as a registered nurse. The woman whose name she used was part
Uh-huh.
of her college nursing program. So she did graduate from a
Did they give
nursing
you the name she
program.
used? Did they give you the name she used?
Yes. Hold on one second. Let me find it. So she wasn't a total fraud. She did graduate from match the one with her first name but a different last name. No, they do not give
I was gonna
the
say if the name was Indian, I think
yeah.
I should get a point. But no, okay.
What she used though was the name, the first name matched, the last name didn't. She had told the hospital that she had recently gotten married but had
Mm.
not yet changed her name. And
Wow.
Ooh, smart. Pretty
that's why
clever.
they didn't link up.
Yeah.
And it was not found out until she was considered for promotion. Search by COVID revealed she'd only had an expired nursing assistant license, and that was the end. So she was not completely
Wow.
unqualified for the job. She
Yeah.
just didn't have a current license, but she did use somebody
Yeah.
else. Now, guys, I planned to vamp on this a little bit because I didn't know how good this story was going to be and how great you guys were going to do at walking it down, kind of figuring out what happened.
Uh-huh.
My original point was this is the plot to School of Rock, and we should go back and interview every single one of her patients and see if they had a
Oof.
great time.
Yeah.
Because maybe she
What
had
was the
skills to
mortality rate?
connect. I don't know, right?
Right. That's what I'm
it?
saying. Like, figure
But-
that out, you know?
But
She's just
her,
gonna get a promotion.
Dude, they're gonna
right,
get
so-
sued. They're
that's
they're gonna
so
sue
bad.
the balls off of that hospital,
So bad.
dude.
Dude, that hospital's getting shut down tomorrow.
But if she
They're
was
gonna be
being
tied up.
considered for a promotion, it means that her like peer-to-peer reviews
Yeah.
from how she did with her patients
Bedside
and her
manner
fellow
was
coworkers
great. The whole
and her
thing.
direct managers, like she did a really great job.
Yeah.
Who knows? I want to find out if she took a bunch of senior citizens down to
Ooh.
Daytona to shred one night at a weird bar. But anyway, great job, fellas. That's my news story. It's
So
kind
it
of
was a 29-year-old female.
29-year-old female.
And it was in Daytona, so I guess Liam gets something,
Yeah. It was
Liam called it with the Southern, and I guess Daytona is kind of by Miami, right? Is that
well,
just like that?
no, but it's Palm Beach. It's probably like 40 miles north of Daytona, but it's right on the coast.
All
Like it's
right.
right on the coast. It's a
So
beach
you're
town.
there.
It's for sure
Yeah.
a beach town.
But
But
Liam was right with the area. He called the
yeah,
area.
got the area. So great job, fellas. I think that was there's a lot of ins and outs there, but I think
We
you
were
guys did a great job.
totally wrong about. I like the age though. We should guess age too. But man, we were totally wrong on the gender. But Liam was right on the area. We did kind of have it right as far as like populated area kind of thing.
Yeah,
So nice.
actually see a
All
lot of
right.
patience.
Hell yeah.
Nice job,
That was
fellas. Nice job.
great first story, Burn. Way to kick it off,
All
Daddy.
right, here we go.
All right, here we go. La shmee shma. What do you got, Daddy? Oh.
All right, boys, we're going to guess the news. And I'm going to ask you this question first. Why did the chicken cross the road? Well, if you don't know and you're there and a chicken is crossing the road, you better fucking wait and find out, because if not, it's going to cost you. Our mystery suspect had their car stopped in the middle of traffic because a chicken was crossing the road. Car pulls up behind our mystery suspect. Car behind them starts beeping, laying on their horn like, yo, let's
Yep.
go,
Mhm.
waiting for the chicken. Car behind doesn't want to wait for the chicken protector anymore. Steps on the gas, runs around the car. Chicken gets clipped, dude. Chicken's down, dead. Car takes off. Now, the wannabe chicken messiah is furious at this point. Rows the car in drive, takes off down the road, catches up to the chicken murderer. Not only catches up, but blocks the chicken murderer's car. Chicken protector gets out, and a scuffle ensues. Chicken murderer's in their car. They're battling it out. One's in the car, one's outside, going nuts. And what do? They pull out a can of bear mace and empty the whole fucking thing into the car. Spray the chicken murderer with bear mace. Chicken protector takes off down the road, and they get away. They do get away, but eventually the cops pick them up. You're thinking, justice is served. That person murdered a chicken. That's street justice right there. You murder a chicken, you get a full can of bear mace in your face, dude. Sadly, the cops did not see it that way. Eventually, the chicken messiah is caught and charged with 2 counts of assault. So I ask you, gentlemen, the wannabe chicken protector, are we talking male, female? I'll give you a hint. This is happening in the United States. What state? We can do regions because there's 50 states. That's a little bit rough. Okay. And we'll go, age, male, female, age. This kind of feels road rage related, and I think that could go either way. Age, sex, location.
Can I guess? Did you tell us the type of car they were driving?
Type of car they were driving? Oh, you know what?
Maddie's digging in.
Toyota Corolla.
Oh, damn it. I didn't want you to tell us. I was going to guess.
Oh, sorry. Dang it.
No, that doesn't
okay.
help at
Next
all.
time.
It's like the most popular car in America. It
Yeah.
doesn't actually
Honestly,
narrow it
I
down.
was going to guess a truck, so I would have been way off. So.
Oh, I thought you wanted the car to give you more info.
No,
to
now I
figure out
definitely know
who it is.
The Toyota Corolla sold a lot. So
okay, all right.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. One, we're dealing with a female here. All
Correct.
right,
100% correct.
Toyota Corolla is a female. Okay.
First thing I wrote down after the bear mace, before I even got to Corolla, when I heard a can of bear mace, I was that's a chick.
Oh yeah.
That's a chick.
Because if it was a dude, they have a gun, right? But a girl's like, I don't want to kill the bear. I just want to mace it. Right.
Well,
so
when she's hiking, she needs to be safe. No, Maddie, I am 100%. First thing I wrote down, woman.
Totally a woman. Now that
right.
the Toyota Corolla has sold it.
A's.
Also, she's a Karen. right? Like this is a Karen move,
Well,
chasing
here,
someone
well, here
down for killing a chicken.
we got two. Well, here, Maddie, I think we're on the edge of two spectrums here, right? This lady's either like 53 or like 26. She's either like an
Ooh.
old angry lady or
I would
like a
say older.
young like how dare you I have a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
formed
Yeah,
College
ideology
like
of the
feminist.
like
world
a young
and
like
like
chicken are
Yeah,
people
like
too. Those
we'll just
right.
those
say
Yeah,
she
yeah,
types.
she
that's what I
played
mean.
she
Like,
played rugby in college.
listen, either way, no, she doesn't like the taste of chicken.
Yeah,
She likes the taste of
listens to the
fish.
shins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Big
Uh,
fan, big fan of Rosie O'Donnell.
so
Yeah,
all I'm
totally.
saying is, Maddie, you and Donald Trump are the only two people who have mentioned Rosie O'Donnell in the last 7 years, and I love that
I
because
love
that was
hey,
such a
me
good
and Rosie
Halloween
go way
costume.
back, Daddy.
So yeah, so that's where I'm torn, Maddie. I know it's a woman, but
Yeah.
is she 53 or is she 25?
I was
Like
gonna say
that's where I don't know.
older. Yeah, she's older. She's divorced, right? Hiking and animals is her passion.
The
She's on her.
Corolla the
She'll
Corolla's
never
tough
get
too.
married again, but she has a partner that she lives with, and
Well,
they
that's the
both
thing.
deliver pizzas. Like it's a thing.
The Corolla's tough, right? Because it's either the only car she can afford now or like
Mm.
the hand me down she's been driving since college. So
Oh
I feel like the
no,
Corolla, hits me on both levels.
man. Well,
So
hey, do you
maybe
want to go? I'll go high.
let's
You
go
go
read.
low.
Well, I mean, do we want to move to region now, right? What region
Dude,
of the
it's
country is this thing?
Montana. It's Montana,
See, I don't know.
right?
There's chickens everywhere. This
Yeah, but
screams
there's
to
only
me.
bears in a couple places. It's Montana, Dakota. It's
I
like
don't.
that,
I don't think
northern
she had the.
Midwest.
I don't think no matter how old she is, she had the bear spray because she was afraid of bears.
Oh, you think it's a human spray?
I think it's what's the craziest spray I can get to fuck somebody up and like
So
you
you
know
think
who
this
has
is Texas?
you know who has a lot of bears?
Where?
California.
Oh, daddy.
What if we went?
Northern California, little
What if we?
hippie?
What if we
Fucking
went?
Berkeley College alum? Is
What if
that
we
what we're
went?
looking at here?
Let's go.
Berkeley
What if we go
College.
older lady on the West Coast? How do you feel about
Oh,
older lady on the West
man.
Coast?
Okay, so I like older lady as well, but I'm going Midwest and specifically Montana, North Dakota, like that area, right? And I'm thinking Bear Mace because she saw it in an episode of Yellowstone and rips her dream man, even though she's totally settled for a Jamie,
But
right? You know what I
girls in
mean?
Sacramento watch Yellowstone too, and they believe they buy the boots and the jeans, and they believe and listen. My guess. All right, so you're
The
going.
boots to match.
We're both going older lady. You're going Midwest. I'm
Yeah,
going West Coast.
yeah.
All
If you're
right.
going West Coast, you should go young, you know?
No, no. Old
I'm
people
going
live
a
out west too.
58-year-old female from, man, I want to say Midwest, Montana. If I have to narrow it down, I'm going to say Montana or the
Hey,
Dakotas.
you know what? Here's a good idea for this show. Right? How old are all of us here? I'm 43. Maddie, you're what? 40.
40.
Liam,
Me and
you're
Liam are 40.
about
Yeah, just
40.
turned
All
40.
right.
Yeah.
So over 40 is an older person. Under 40 is a younger person. We'll make 40 the
Also,
cutoff.
can we guess? I mean, if we wanted to do this, we could do white or not white.
We talked about this, Maddie. We've discussed this. And as three white guys on a podcast, we decided together that
Well,
it
if
was
she's
not a
white,
good
we can
idea.
always guess white. I'm guessing white. I can guess
Well,
white.
we can only guess white, is
I
the
can
thing.
only guess white. If you're gonna guess it, you
Fair.
gotta guess white.
That's actually fair.
We can only guess white, though.
If you're pulling the white card, you can pull it
Yeah,
for
if
white.
if you're
You're
like
pulling
this is definitely white activity,
She's
you can
definitely
yeah,
white.
you
She
I'm okay
Bert,
with that.
definitely
Yeah,
white.
no, I'm okay with that. I
Right.
think honestly, I was really against doing any kind of racial movement on this. Maddie, 1,000% white. This
Two
woman
million
is
percent white.
1,000%.
I
Yeah.
will bet her Toyota Camry that she's white. Because she's white.
There's doesn't matter. This
You
might
know
be
why
my
she bought a
only.
Camry? Because it's dependable.
This might be my only racial guess. But I'm
But
so sure this woman is white.
yeah.
Yes, she's
Yeah,
white.
yeah,
100% white.
yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So hold on. So give me your guess. Give me your. Okay. So mine is I'm going female from Midwest / Montana. I'm going to say 58 years or older and white. Burn.
Right. I'm guessing a woman who is older than 40, who is from the West Coast, who is also white.
White. Go ahead, Liam.
We ready?
We're ready.
Yeah, I can't
All
wait.
right.
Actually,
So you guys uncovered very quickly that it was a female. Bear Mace, and the car. You're
Yeah.
right. Gave it away because most road rage, if it's males, it's going to be fists or somebody's going to
truck.
pull a knife or you know what I mean. Yeah, it's going to be correct. But for age, we're a little bit off. They're right
In
dead
the
even
middle?
with us. 38 years old.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Still,
Now-
their mom age.
Yeah, mom age. Now, region. We said Midwest. We said West Coast and California.
More
We are
Northern
in.
California, would you say, Brian?
West Coast, Maddie. I think
Okay,
Oregon and Washington both
I
have the same
interrupted.
qualities.
I interrupted.
It's
Go
all
ahead,
right.
Liam.
It's all right. We are in Key West, Florida, boys.
Man, should have known, Daddy. Of course,
Ain't no
you want
bear.
bear spray in Florida.
There's no bears in Florida. There are no bears in Florida. There are 0 bears in the state of
So
Florida.
Bern was dead on when he said when you bought the bear spray, it had nothing to do with repelling bears. It was
Nope.
just how do I get the worst spray possible to spray on a human?
To spray on someone.
That's
Yep.
Florida, Daddy. That's Florida, baby. What else?
Now-
That's Florida.
While I agree that this kind of rage for a chicken would 99,999 times out of 100,000 would be white activities. But the woman's
No.
name was Cynthia Sosa. She's, I
Not
think,
white.
No.
yeah.
No. Wow.
She's probably related to Sammy.
So this one was a real humdinger.
Who is white
All
now,
right.
actually? I don't know if you see Sammy Sosa,
Yeah.
but he actually is white now. It's weird.
Is he?
Have you seen a picture of him?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
He bleached his skin like Michael Jackson, dude. He looks like
Yeah.
a fucking ghoul in a
How?
haunted house. Maddie, at some point tonight, look up Sammy Sosa image, and it will chill you to your bones, which
He's
are the
not-
same color
He's not wrong.
as Sammy Sosa's face. It's
Man.
weird.
Man, that is kind of freak daddy. But man, that was a great one.
Not
Wow.
white. Wow.
And
Wow.
I'll shout out the subreddit Florida Man because that's
Shout
where
out.
that story came from. Shout out Florida Man.
Good thing you shouted out at the end, because if you said at the beginning, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would blow it. You're right.
Yeah.
I did a poor job too. Let me just shout out. My story came from the Associated Press, hanging on by a thread, trying to inform the world. About to be
hanging
lit on
on by a
fire and destroyed. The Associated Press.
Keeping the press
They're-
alive.
Their new slogan is "Get it while you can."
All right. So, man, that was great.
Wow.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the third and final story of the first ever Guess the News show?
I'm so
Guys,
ready.
I don't want to be premature here, but I
This is
can't believe how
fucking-
awesome this has been. So
This
far.
is so great.
This has been great.
Yeah.
This has been great.
This has been so much fun. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. So I'll shout out. This is from News of the Stupid on Reddit. I can say that because it doesn't give anything away. So here we
Okay.
go. Police said an adult person who was wearing only a diaper and a pacifier approached an 11-year-old child and allegedly asked them to change their diaper. So, police said an adult person who was wearing only a diaper and a pacifier approached an 11-year-old child and allegedly asked them to change their diaper. I'm asking you for the country, the Providence state, city, whatever, Providence, state slash city, whichever one, area, region, we'll say, the gender and the age. What do you got for me, Daddy-O?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're looking for location, age, and gender.
Yep.
All right. Matt said a lot of weird things about provinces and cities and domains and stuff there. Just wonder if that's something we should just stick into the back of our brains.
I went with region at the end, just
You
so you know. I
did, you
think,
did.
yeah.
You painted a broad canvas
I
with that.
mean, I could be trying to throw you.
You could be, you could be.
It's a dick move, and I'm a
Liam, this
dicker.
is this is very tough because
I
this
think
level of crazy, like this level of batshit crazy, exists
It
in
could be
every
international.
race and
Sure.
every culture and every
Yeah.
country. Like when you're that fucking weird,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
When you're
tough
diping
to
up.
narrow down.
yeah, you're just completely insane at that point.
You've
So
lost your mind totally. Um, so do we just settle on Florida? You know what I mean? Like
and three for
because
three Floridas,
the Florida, like
three
because
for three Florida.
if this could happen anywhere, then why not? I mean, maybe we'll ask a few questions, see if we can get anything out of it.
Dude,
But
I don't know. I don't know why, but for some reason, Canada is like jumping out at me.
well,
Because
it's
do you
the
remember
provinces
that?
and regions he
Yeah.
said
Oh, yeah, yeah.
too.
That's why. Because he said
Yeah,
provinces. And then I
yeah.
started thinking about, remember that weird shop teacher that had like the gigantic jugs that was all over the place?
Oh
Remember?
Oh
man.
Remember there was
I
like a
remember
shop
yeah.
that.
teacher
Yeah.
that like had the like enormous. For some reason, now I'm making that connection. So
Wasn't that a
now
man that did that too?
yeah, so now I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess Ottawa, the Ottawa or Ottawa
Ottawa.
surrounding
Well,
areas,
I'll tell
or
you what, Liam.
Wow.
Liam, let's make it easy. Let's just go North America for location, and then we'll figure out the Florida Ottawa
okay,
later. Let's go North America.
okay.
This is a dude.
This
This
is
is a
definitely
hundred
a
percent a
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a dude. It's not
yep,
a chick.
yeah.
I think
That's
we both know
we're in
that.
agreement. Yeah, we're in agreement. That is, it's
So
not gonna be a chick.
lockstep. This is not what a chick does.
Yeah,
This is
no,
what a dude does.
nope.
Um,
They're usually just when it has something to do with kids. It's like a hot teacher that like has no business. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Exactly. This can I and
there's
also
usually never diapers involved.
you're asking an 11-year-old if you can change their diaper. Like you're shooting your shot at someone who absolutely hasn't worn diapers in like 8 or 9
Yeah, it's
years.
so
You
weird,
know,
man. It's like
it's an absolute misunderstanding of like child raising and like physiology. Like there's no I mean unless he got shot in the gut, there's no 11-year-old who's wearing diapers around.
I
Like
just yeah.
that's a bad call right there.
Mm-mm.
So the problem we have here is age because this guy could be 70, this guy could be like
I say 60.
19,
I say he's
and
one
he's
of
like
those
off
really
his
weird.
meds.
Yeah, I say he's one of
But
those really weird ones that they find all the stuff on their
but
computer. They're like 60. That's how I'm
but
going with.
here's my question: how long does this guy live like
Oh
manage
yeah,
on the
you wouldn't
streets?
last very long.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
you would.
last if that was your deal. You know
Ah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, you would not.
You
That would not go on for long. You're right.
you would not be on the street. I feel like this is a very sad case of like a 19-year-old with no medication or like a 26 year
Yeah,
old with like bad
yeah,
medication who got out of wherever he was supposed to be.
yeah. But sometimes dudes get real weird real late.
Well, that's so
I'm
again. So
I'm sticking with 60.
you're sticking
I
with 60.
yeah. It's my instincts tell me it's an old head.
I'm going sub 30,
Sub 30. Okay.
sub 30, and now we got to figure out the location.
Oh, well, that the location's the hardest one because it's
This could
just
happen anywhere.
this is
This
just
is just a
insanity
sick.
no
It's
matter
a
where you
sick
go.
person. Could happen anywhere. Um, I'm going Florida, just for fun. Why not? If it can't, I mean, if it can happen anywhere in the world, it can definitely happen twice in Florida.
Matt said
That's how I'm gonna roll.
provinces. Matt said something about provinces, so
You did.
maybe I won't say Ottawa because that doesn't seem. I don't know
Just
what's a
Canada.
good one like.
You can get
Yeah, like
Canada.
Niagara Falls maybe because it's populated.
Dude,
I'll just go
I think
Niagara Falls.
I think you can get away with all of Canada if you wanted to
Yeah,
guess all of Canada.
Yeah, I'll just guess Canada, but if I have to narrow it down and maybe like the
For
lottery hits,
bonus
then
points,
yeah, for
Niagara
bonus,
Falls.
yeah, for bonus points, Niagara Falls. Yeah, so I'm saying old head dude, he's 60 and he's in Niagara Falls. That's what I'm going with.
All right, Maddie.
All right.
That's what we got.
Okay, hold on. So give me yours again, Bern. What is yours?
Sub 30 male in Florida.
Okay, and
Florida.
Liam, yours is
60 plus
Male.
Niagara Falls male.
all right, boys. Here we go. So, a Texas man
Oh,
named Wesley Worrell,
Wesley Worrell.
dressed in only a diaper and wearing a pacifier, is facing charges after allegedly approaching an 11-year-old girl
Oh my gosh,
and asking
Nah.
her to change his diaper.
a
I'm gonna lose the sub 30 here.
Yeah,
Texas?
Oh my gosh.
so the
That
incident
guy can live a
happened.
long time in Texas.
Yeah. The incident happened near an elementary school in Tyler, Texas. The girl was riding her bicycle when the man, Wesley Worrell, reportedly got out of his truck and said "goo goo gaga" before making the request
Oh
to
my
have his
God.
diaper
Wow.
changed. The
Oh my
girl
God.
fled and found witnesses who recognized her and contacted her parents. The
Jesus
parents then
Christ.
called the police. Worrell drove away, but witnesses provided a partial license plate number, and the police were able to identify and arrest him. He has been charged with criminal solicitation of a minor and is being held on a $600,000 bond.
Not enough. How old is he? Nice.
Oh, he's 45.
Fuck!
Yeah, I
Dang.
know. You guys were on either side of that.
Yeah.
We
so
were.
That's a
You
lot
actually-
on
you
both
guys
of
were
us.
like-
we were both exactly 15 years away from that. I said
Yeah.
30 and Liam said 60.
Oh yeah. Yeah, how
From
about
going
We knew it
going
was a dude.
forward,
We
I'm
knew it
just
was
gonna
a dude.
ask for region. I'm not gonna say because I felt bad because I did throw you with like the Providence State thing,
Yeah.
and it wasn't the intention. I just didn't think to say
Well,
region.
we were trying to catch you slipping up. That's all. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not your
Yeah.
fault. We were
Yeah,
trying to
that's just-
glean something from you.
That's just me trying to be clever, but I'm not, you know?
I'm not that clever either. So, but yeah, but no, the Texas. So we had 2 Floridas and a Texas so far,
Yeah, the
And,
dirty
yeah.
South, man.
and 2
Yeah.
women and a man.
Yeah.
Dude, this was
Yeah.
100% man. There was no way around it.
Yeah.
Driving a
Yeah.
truck
Yeah.
from Texas, Tyler,
Yeah.
Texas.
And
I'll
some
tell you
honestly,
this, though.
beat up work van or something.
Yeah. Change my
Yeah.
diaper.
No,
Here's the thing.
he went up to her and said,
Gaga.
"Goo
Goo
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 gaga,
gaga.
change my diaper." Yeah,
Listen,
to
guys,
an 11-year-old girl. in
That's 3
Texas.
fathers of dogs.
Dude, he's in Texas
Um,
where they're like, isn't Texas a mutual combat state, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
Dude,
gun city. Everyone's got a gun.
that guy is very lucky to like still be,
Oh, yeah.
not paralyzed.
Yeah,
Totally.
open carry, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
whatever.
imagine somebody comes tells you that about your daughter. Like, dude,
Oh,
some
I'd fucking
guy
kill
just
him.
came up to. I mean, like, you're not gonna call the cops. You're gonna be like, where?
Yeah,
I'll tell
Like
you what.
where? Show
It's
me
never-
where. You know?
yeah.
I'm kind of a lib. It's never occurred to me to live in Texas before until this conversation right now, where I'm like, I got a daughter. You know what? Maybe I want to live
Yeah.
in Texas because I
Yeah.
would go murder this person.
And everybody has a
immediately.
gun.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you'd have a hard time getting somebody to be like, "Hey, you're my
Vouch
witness."
for
That guy,
me?
that guy definitely said mutual combat, right? Yeah, he did,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you can go do. You know?
after he said goo goo
Yeah.
gaga
Yeah,
to
yeah.
my
Yeah.
11
You said
year
"goo
old
goo
daughter.
gaga mutual combat."
Yeah.
Man,
Although
all right,
I don't
boys.
think you're allowed to use weapons, so let's-
But either way, man, what a great first guess the
Guess
news. Am
that
I
news.
right?
Guess that news.
fucking news. Baby,
That was awesome.
I think we stumbled onto something. I mean, I'm hoping and praying and praying and hoping. God knows. We could be wrong, but felt good. It was fun. I had fun.
I had a blast, dude. I had a
This
blast.
is
the
great.
energy is great. The mood is great right now.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a
everybody's
blast.
feeling good. Everybody's smiling. This is
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is the
well,
way.
I mean, I don't know how I don't know how the listeners are feeling, but like we're feeling awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that too, we knew it was a woman from the Toyota Camry.
Oh, I
The
knew it from the
bear,
bear mace.
the bear
I
mace
knew it
was
from
a
the bear
dead
mace,
giveaway
man.
too.
I knew it from the bear
but-
mace.
I didn't realize
I-
when I said the bear mace, I maybe could have left out. I
Yeah.
should have said mace. Well, no, still mace tells you that.
It's still
Yeah.
mace.
You know,
a
yeah.
doodle trying to beat you to death with the ketchup packets and like McDonald's barbecue sauces in his glove compartment. You see what anything else?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's pulling something out of there, whatever it is. It's the owner's
Yeah,
manual. He's gonna hit you
imagine
with
buying
it.
mace. Could you bring yourself to purchase mace? You'd
Never
be,
occurred to me.
be embarrassing.
Never
you know?
occurred. Has it ever
I
occurred
did-
to anybody in our 123 years alive on this planet to buy mace?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I love too that it's Florida. So she was like, well, there's some big motherfucking crazy fucks down here. I might as well get the bear mace for these fuckers.
Yeah.
You know?
There's not a bear for 600 miles.
Also,
Yes.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny, guys, is that there is a possibility that after this guy was shot by the mace, he could have been treated by the girl in the first story. Right? Am I
Listen,
right?
Oh my
now
goodness.
now we meet the WTU, the Working Perspectives
weave.
universe. Now
It's like
we
the
go
movie
down.
Crash, but with Florida meth heads. You know?
Yeah.
and zero Oscars.
All right, we got 1 minute left. Liam, what do you got before we get out of here?
Nothing. That was totally awesome. I'm
Yeah, this
excited.
is awesome.
I can't wait to do it again. We got to do
I can't
more
wait to
guest
do it
news.
next week. Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Benoit Payud, anything before we roll out?
Just want to throw a shout out to my man Bader, our new Philadelphia
Oh.
Phillies platooning center fielder, who is
Oh.
rocking the absolute 1993 Philly salad under the
that's
hat.
a good fucking head of
He
lettuce,
has
baby.
the curly. I mean, and we were every dude on that team, from your Daltons
Oh.
to your Incavilas. Yeah, Jim Eisenreich, we let him slide. He couldn't throw it. But everybody else was rocking that unbelievable
Dude,
curly.
it looks like a young
tickling
Petey
you.
Ink. Young Inky.
Just tickling you on the back of the spine. Shout out to Bader. Love to see that kind of attitude in Philadelphia. Love to see
Love
that
it.
salad. It makes me think
Oh, he
of,
was a hit right away. Day one, he was a hit.
Yeah. It did make me think of the worst day of my entire life, which was Joe Carter's home run, when I had to realize as a 10-year-old that, or 11-year-old, that the world wasn't fair. Well,
Yeah.
the world wasn't fair.
Yeah.
And like, and
Yeah,
that,
we
like,
all
that
had
was
that
my,
same realization.
that was my
Daddy.
first lesson of just like, well, this is my favorite thing, and now it's not going to win. And I really need to reconsider this whole thing I'm spinning on right now.
Mhm.
But shout out to Bader. Love the salad. Welcome to
Shout
Philly.
out. Darth Vader. Love it. Well, speaking of shouting out the salad, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents Guess That News. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe. Keep bringing us incredible content. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Burn Poxy. He's Liam Reese. And this is the Working Perspectives Podcast. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Thanks. See ya.